great to see everybody. Hope you are doing well. As far as our forecast is concerned, we're giving you updates on the hour. I apologize for that last hour. We were kind of cut off there. But anyway, we want to give you a full forecast real quickly. Encourage you to tune in at 6 o'clock for our full newscast, again at 10. But in between, up until then, and in between, we'll be giving you updates on the hour. Of course, as always, round the clock on the AccuWeather channel. We'll be here all night giving you blow by blow kind of on what's happening. Quickly off to the cameras here. Let's take a look at what's going on. Obviously starting to get dark, I-78 at PA 183. So you can see there in Berks County. And again, this is one of those storms. We've been talking about it really for days now. The further west you go in our viewing area, the lesser amount of snows. Further east you go, greater amounts of snow. Let's keep advancing through here. 78 at 143. Again, as you can see, we're basically in the western parts of our viewing area. It seems like traffic moving along Route 100 to 78. Again, generally it's a very fine, a very light snow. There's no question the further east you go in our area, we're seeing it fall at a much heavier and harder clip. As you can see here now, 78 at 22 there along the sideways, the shoulders. PennDOT has told us that lots of slippery spots developing, temperatures cold in the 20s, and use caution. And then they say if you don't have to travel, please don't do so. 22 at Shainersville Road there, you can see part of the road covered. Traffic moving, it is slower. Again, accumulation still not significant. We do have reports of a ½ an inch up to 2 inches in parts of our viewing area. Again, the further east you go in our viewing area, the greater amounts. And there you can see there Route 100 at 78. Again, traffic moving along. 33 at 78. Again, traffic is moving, but again, PennDOT encouraging you, if you don't have to go out on the roadways, please stay off the roadways. Again, they will be out there with salt, cinders, and of course, plowing if necessary. Quickly back here. Thanks so much, Jamie, for rotating through those cameras. What we've got going on, I want to really be able to give you some indication here. We've been saying all along the further east you go because the storm just coming up the coast. Some models were taking it out to sea, others were bringing it up the coast. It's sort of like an in-between scenario, but there's no doubt when I say gradient, precipitation gradient, wait till you see how this will break down. Parts of our area, there's going to be some places that get in excess of a foot of snow, other parts get an inch or less, all in our viewing area. And trying to kind of say exactly where these darker shades of blue in these bands set up, it's clear focusing on the eastern parts of our area. Now, as you can clearly see some of these darker shades of blue are migrating back. We've been watching this back western flank or edge. We said wherever that sets up, that's pretty much going to be it. As the storm moves up in north and east, we're not probably going to see it set up much more further to the west than this, but even here it's light snow. So the further you move from west to east, now let's quickly get off, let's go back over to Galileo, if we can pull that up real quickly. I want to be able to show you, let me advance to the next screen. I want to be able to show you accumulation totals, what we're thinking. 12 plus, no doubt, right along the coastal regions. Boston, New York to Philadelphia, call the airport because lots of flights being canceled. I would suspect some airports will close as that's where we're seeing the heaviest amounts. And then you get back further to the east, and you're seeing a band of 6 to 12 inches. That 6-inch line going right through the Lehigh Valley, I think, by the time we're said and done. And then you're talking about 3 to 6 inch amounts a little bit as you go through parts of the western parts of the Lehigh Valley, 3 inches or less. And then you get back past to Harrisburg, probably little or nothing by the time we're all said and done. A shift 20, 30 miles is going to mean a big difference here in this forecast. So that's why we just got to keep watching that Doppler radar. 6 o'clock, 10 o'clock, the newscast tonight. In between the newscast updates, that continues all night long into your day tomorrow. We'll be here, our team of meteorologists. So please stay tuned. We'll keep you posted. Hope you're having a great holiday weekend, and we'll see you in just a bit.
You're watching WFMZ TV. We now join our regularly scheduled program, already in progress.